Alright, we're playing another This is Total War Room 2 campaign, this time as the worst faction of them all, Odrysian Kingdom. These guys are hopeless. They have by far the worst unit roster in the game and very difficult starting position, just next to some big powerhouses like Macedon, Horse Archers up north and Brutal Tillies just south of them. These guys have nothing going for them. And the goal for this campaign is to simply survive 50 turns as the worst faction in the game. Let's crack on! Alright, so we start with 11 wars. Looks like Sparta didn't pile on us, they broke alliance with Macedon. But 11 is still a lot, especially that we are the weakest around. They have a king, Raistos, with 4 crappy units, and an income of 1100 gold, that's not exactly a lot. Plus a dignitary, interesting. However, our income is so small that it doesn't make sense to deploy this guy. We're only making 300. Any percentage increase will be just off that base amount, so that is not going to work. So we're probably just going to join him to our main stack. And our first target will be Tillies. These guys are way stronger. If we let them build barracks and start recruiting Celtic warriors, things will get out of hand quickly. They don't even need tribal warriors. Our roster is so bad that their tier 1 units will absolutely destroy us. So we need to take care of them quickly. What do they have? A 6 stack inside, garrison of 9 and a fleet of 3. So that's 18 units. We can't beat them with what we have, with the 7 we start with. So we need to recruit. Fleet into port. And let's grab 2 spears and 2 more of these guys. And we are going to get a second general as well. Our brutal wife, Mocha. Thracian nobles, good, get her. Hide her behind the city so she can't be easily attacked. Okay, now, should we send this guy to spy or just join him to the main stack to save a little bit of money? I want to know what these guys have, so I'm going to send him here. Okay, we can only see 1 slinger, that's not exactly useful. Just deploy him. Yeah, we need to take care of these guys before Macedon puts themselves together, because they are also at war with Tillies. If they take Antheia, we will have a really hard time beating Macedon. Okay, and we have a little bit of money left. We kinda need food, especially if they other factions send spies and start stealing from us. So this should be the uttermost priority. And we go for supply foraging. We have a lot of skirmishers, so 25% ammo is brilliant. Plus, it unlocks chumps. Okay, and how are we looking? What is this? Pacifist and populist? Come on! Okay, these guys, it's impossible to keep them happy. So we are going to wipe them out. But before we do that, I'm going to promote the Admiral. Because promotion here gives plus to public order in local province, yeah? So we went from -2 to 0. Sabotage attempted. They don't waste time. And we have 4 more guys. How is it looking now? Wait, they are actually starving? No, they aren't. They are starving! Guys, what is this? We didn't steal their food. Someone else must have, like Macedon. But they are at 0, so they haven't starved enough. They lost maybe 20% of their guys by the looks of it. And they got a merc. They had 6 last turn, so we need to strike now. Oh, they pulled the fleet away as well, so that's 3 fewer units. So they got an extra unit at the cost of a little bit of starvation, and they pulled their guys away. This is good. This is very good. We can strike now. Should we pile on mercs? I think so, because they are still significantly stronger. So get these 2 and press on. That's not exactly looking great. I have twice our numbers here, and better units too. At least the initial stack is way better. Encircle them, bring the queen in. Can you get any more mercs? Okay, we have up to 2 more if we want to. Bring the fleet too to reinforce. And how are we looking now? Okay, we can easily wipe them out, losing a third of this. Do we mind? That's the first battle of a campaign. Come on, of course we want to play this manually. Okay, our fleet comes as reinforcements, so does our wife. And the army side is actually pretty strong. It's a 6 stack and a big garrison. Okay, she's coming from here, so this is where we are going to deploy. And also our fleet is coming from here too. Now going to deploy 1 cavalry here. We have 7 javs, and we're pretty fast, so we might harass them a little bit. Ooh, these guys are about to land. Okay, guys, crack on. General, get in there. What is this? Tribesmen. We can't beat them easily. Reinforcements arrived, good. But first we need to deal with these guys. You press on. Are they actually cracking on at us? Looks like they might. Queen come here, and our fleet tries to land. Going to put this guy in skirmish mode, and just attack this light horse. We have 7. Oh, there's only 64 of them. Good. Very good. Should we attack these guys as they land? Probably can't beat them easily, but we'll try. Get these guys here. They'll be landing on this beach by the looks of it. And we have our fleet here too. Okay, how are we looking against How are we doing against the light horse? They're just bumming around here, doing nothing. The first volley landed. We're in a skirmish mode, yeah? So our guys should start pulling away as they get closer. Thracian Cav, throw the javes, what is this? They're chasing us. They are about to catch us, that's not so good. Ah, why did you not throw your javelins? Man, that's not exactly working very well. Already lost 5 guys. Okay, get inside. Okay, they've lost interest. Get the volley out. Press on. We need to direct these guys manually, because they are not going to listen to orders if they are in the skirmish mode. Okay, now we're talking. Wiped out 24 of them. Go after them and fire another volley. Press on. This might be their most dangerous unit other than Brutal Oathsworn. Slingers will be shooting us soon, but we are slightly protected by the trees. Okay, we wiped out 2/3 of this cavalry unit. Pull back. Slingers are pretty close. Okay, these guys turn back. Then we can land our guys and combine everyone, yeah? Do it. There's another light horse here. We want to outmaneuver him and get to our guys. I don't think we have enough ammunition to wipe him out. Or maybe we do, actually. Maybe we actually can do that. So get in here and fire a volley on this guy. We'll eat a volley from slings, so maybe we approach from that side. Okay, get in there and throw your javes, buddy. Come on, do it. If they crack on at us, we just pull back. You are in range, why are you getting so close? Come on, do it. Now we are talking. Why only so few? Slingers shooting us? No, they are still marching. Not sure what they are doing, but whatever. Another volley unleashed, how many did we get? They're just spamming around here, already lost 25 guys. Trying to disengage now. Go around this infantry. Are they turning back? They are. Okay, come here. The crappy fleet. Guys, you are supposed to land here, yeah? Press on. Back to Cav. Don't let them get out. Come there and fire another volley. Slingers, they're just marching away from us. This is very good. Gives us all the time we need to reorganize and destroy these Cavs. Okay, we lost 6 riders, yeah? But we destroyed 40 horsemen from the first stack. And now another 40 from this one. Pretty good. Pretty decent. We have another few javes left, but not enough probably to do any harm to them, so pull back. Are these guys going to land here? If yes, we can absolutely destroy them. Okay, gonna put this guy in skirmish mode, so we don't need to worry about him. Our guys are landing, their guys are getting closer. If they are going to land here too, going to absolutely destroy them. We have 2 brutal elite shock infantries. If this junk lands, tribesmen, yeah, 4 tribesmen. They are utter crap, these guys. Hard to say what these guys are up to. Not gonna worry about them. Gonna speed this up a little bit. Just wait for these crappy tribesmen to land, and then we obliterate them with our shock infantry. Looks like they are going towards us. I'm going to move this guy away a little bit. Come on, guys, land. We have a welcome party for you. Alright, they're landing. This is brilliant. Gonna bring cavalry here too, with fire tool off, so we don't throw javes in the back of our own guys. But we should absolutely destroy them with the shock infantry. Our guys are actually pretty serious. Oh, look at them, these brutes. Some brutal two-handed katanas. This is going to be carnage. As soon as we can click on them, we crack on. Attack! Doesn't look like much of a charge, but we already wiped out 10 of them. Okay, get the general here and flank charge them. Can you click on the other guys? No. You attack them. You stay out. You have other guys to deal with. As soon as you can click on them. Yeah, attack. How is this guy looking? 40 of them left. Good. Already wavering. Yeah, he'll break anytime now. Broken. Okay, general pull back. You, buddy, going to pile on these. And general, come here. As soon as you can click them, you crack on. Attack. And you, flank charge these. Oh, they're already wavering. Not very strong by the looks of it. We've not lost a single soldier. Destroying these 4 small units. Not too bad. Yeah, broken. Broken. This one's shaken. Actually, we lost 1 guy now. Not a big deal. Just destroy them, yeah? There are 3 of you. Okay, now... should we unleash the final volley on these guys? I don't think so. How are our melee stats anyway on these guys? Actually pretty decent. They are cracking on at us now that we destroyed their reinforcements. Let's prepare for that. Guys, move here. Okay, so group all our skirmishers. The crappy spears up front. Shock infantry generals on the flank. Here. And cav on the other flank. Fire tool back on. Okay. Scav is exposed. I'm going to destroy it with our Ah, there's crappy tribesmen just next to it. Not sure if we can destroy him easily. Not is the answer. Okay, get behind them. Maybe we can pick slingers and destroy them. Okay, how many? 23 guys. The two of you just come here. Oh, they're after us. Okay, destroy them. Easy enough. Right, the two of you guys come here. You'll destroy this horseman. A couple of volleys and he's done. These guys are now down to 10. They'll fall apart very, very soon. Yeah? 8. Steady. How can they be steady if they lost pretty much everyone? These guys down to 4 and still steady. What is this? These guys are steady at 3 guys. This is an utter joke. Okay, you go after slings. That cavalry is also done. You move to the flank. Now the question, are we sacrificing our infantry to pin them? I don't think so. Pull back. Pull back. We should maximize our cavalry, so wipe out this sling and get behind them. We don't want to give them honest melee fight, because their units are way better at that. Going to pull back for now. Destroy another sling. The Osron is unprotected, but it's not a big help, because we don't have any units that can easily deal with them. Guys, you keep pulling back. Sling destroyed, excellent. Go behind them, there are 2 other slings here. You come here, and you're going to be shooting this Levy Freeman, yeah? And the 2 of you attack the slings. Shock infantry move to the side. Guys, you come here, and you set the line behind them. Keep moving away, and... No. This is opportunity to hurt the crappy slings away from the pack, yeah? All of you pull away, you pull away. You try to shoot this guy, you come here. Crappy tribesmen. Okay, crack on, you attack these tribes and you go around them, so you attack the slings.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That's alright. Okay, let's split because we are getting close to the edge of the map. Keep pulling away. You go around him, attack him. This is what? Another tribesman. Okay, no precursor Javelin. Excellent. You come here. They'll pin us to the edge of the map soon. Can't maneuver from here. Okay, this guy's shaken. That's fine. He's pretty much wrecked. Okay, come here, guys. You move there. These 2 spears are going to get wrecked. Our Thracian nobles are too slow, but it's alright. This guy is broken. Excellent. Crack on at these slings now, yeah? And let's bring these guys back and... Okay, they are no longer chasing us. Come here, you come here. Try to outmaneuver them and surround them at the same time. How are we doing against slings? Piling on them. Excellent. Start throwing jabs at them. You, skirmish mode. Guys, you keep pulling back. You come here. Okay, all of you should be in a skirmish mode, yeah? Come here. We throwing jabs. Oh, brutality. Half of that Levy Freeman wiped out. Excellent. Okay, start shadowing them. Come here. Another unit wiped out, but we need to keep the distance. They have precursor jabs. Okay, throw jabs at this Thracian warrior. You keep the distance. You destroy this Levy Freeman. Another volley and he's out. Just make sure you pull back afterwards. Forget about that guy, just attack the tribesman. You guys pull back. You pull back, and you... they are here again. Okay. Did we just... Right, General, we need you here. Come back. You buddy are enough to mop up the runners. Guys, you come closer. You come closer. You move here. Okay. Shoot this guy, you two. And you move away. And you come closer. Crappy tribes, I'm gonna get wrecked very, very soon. Shoot these Celtic warriors with the javelins. We need to be careful with them. Okay, switch to Thracian warriors. You attack them, and you guys crack on. You need to pull back, buddy. General, pull back a little bit. And you attack these Celtic warriors. You mop up those. Okay. Another guy pretty much wiped out. You are out of ammo. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Going to maximize ammunition before we charge at them. General, mop up this one, and you come here. This guy wavering. Excellent. Guys, pull back. Try to land a volley in this Thracian warriors. They're down to 2 units here. But these are shock infantries. If we charge at them, we're going to pay a heavy, heavy price. So we absolutely don't want that. We still have plenty of javelins. We should maximize the ammunition before we actually commit to melee. Come here, guys. So they stop running away from our missile troops. And you, buddy, come back. Come to the edge of the map, and we charge at the... Ooh, this is the time to attack. The 2 brutes. Press on, and General attack this guy. They are broken? They are broken. In which case, skirmishers just focus on the General. Yeah? Other than the one with no ammo. You stay out. He's also got javelins, so you need to be mobile. Don't let them throw his precursors. Two back guys, mop up these. Yeah, they landed precursors on us. Split up, go to both his sides. We're going to surround him and destroy him with javelins before we commit our infantry. We're kinda running out of javelins, but we should have enough to soften him up and get our units into position. How is he looking? Whoa, down to 120 already. A brutal slaughter. Looks like we won't even need to use our shock infantry at this rate. He's basically done. Okay, General, chop him down. Beautiful. Decisive victory. Okay, we lost what, 4% instead of a third from auto resolve. That is pretty decent performance. Alright, that was good. Full wipeout at the very insignificant losses on our side. What do we do with them? We don't want this, right? We have no money to develop it and we don't have troops to defend both cities against multiple enemies. However, we do get double income from sacking and raiding, so it absolutely makes sense to sack this crappy town and enrich ourselves off of it. Yeah? Good. Rises rank 2, excellent. Gonna go with Knight Commander first, that is by far the best. Any leftovers? No, we wiped them out fully. Excellent. So, you buddy, going to... you can't double time all the way back. Then come back to our side of the border so you at least replenish. Mocha is going to get back to Odessos. Actually can't. Okay, then we probably disband her, because we need to recruit more, yeah? So, out. Have a little rest and get the other opposition guy here. Citalkes. Yeah, get another 2 spears and 2 skirmishers. Fleet goes back to Odessos 2. And now, what do we build? Expand Odessos, that goes without saying. What do we get from barracks? Okay, tier 1 is peltas that have slightly better melee stats than the crappy skirmishers. And tier 2 is Thracian warriors, shock infantry. Tier 3 is nothing, but gives big garrison with 2 elites. That could be useful. And we are never going to get tier 4 because it requires timber. The nearest one is like in Anatolia. Or we could build Craftsman's House to get slings, bows and ballista. Or we can build enclosed land to get horses. Thracian horsemen, look at this. This is supposed to be high mid-tier cavalry, it's crap. Okay, barracks it is then. Firstly because these Thracian skirmishers seem to be the best unit around that we can get in the early game. There's no point piling on a stack of crappy spears and bowmen when peltasts compared to bows deal bigger damage faster and then also have serviceable melee stats. Plus they don't need protection from spears if it comes to melee because they actually have better attack and they should be able to handle a little bit of a melee against early game units. Okay, and that leaves us 1600, not enough to expand the main building. Yeah, so we're just going to save it. And the dignitary is going to join our main stack. How much are we saving? 40 gold, that's nothing. Wait, we can also hire a spy, right? Of course we can. Line of sight is decent. This is for accompanying general. I don't think we'll use it for that. Growth is nonsense. This is still the best. If we ever join to an army, at least we'll get some movement bonus. Get him. We're not stealing food, by the way, so we can't use spies for that. Stealing food is too strong against small factions early on. Basically wipes them out. Okay, and let's move on. Okay, we get supply foraging, which now means our brutal tribesmen have how many? 9 javelins. Excellent. 4 more guys. Okay, Tilly's got a general. We can wipe him out, right? He's within Garzon's reinforcement range, but he might not want to accept the battle. Perhaps our best bet... Wait, this is an officer general, right? Okay, get enough soldiers that he accepts battle. Maybe like this, because he gets a help from the general, but he doesn't know we have Knight Commander, yeah? Now we're going to attack him. Come on! Don't tell me you lost movement because you passed units to her. You shouldn't have lost movement, man. What is this? Well, then we don't have a choice. We need to attack the city and hope he gets wiped out by proximity. And circle, you transfer units back to the king and wipe them out. Wait, bring the fleet too. Why not? And destroy them. 93 is fine, do it. Okay, sack the city. The general actually survived, which is not ideal. Any leftovers? Yes, there are leftovers which we can destroy using him. But we don't want him to get exp. We'd rather get the admiral some exp. Do it. Sack the city again. Yeah, now we have Knight Commander Admiral, or Knight Admiral, excellent. And you're going to get back to Odysseus, buddy, for public order. Yeah, Macedon already sent a spy. That's all we need to know about their priorities. They absolutely want to wipe us out. Okay, you need to move here. And get red and green. You out. After, ooh, we can promote you too. What do we want? I want food. S is a position guy. We might still need Knight Commander on him at some point, so get that. And disband. And let's hire our wife again. Brutal Mocha. And grab another 2 skirmishers and 2 spears. Now, we need to know what Macedon is up to. And probably would be good to have a spy here. So press on. And can we also hire... Ooh, they did not wait long. A 4-stack. They are likely to wipe out Tillis now. Okay, and we can also get the champ now, right? What do we get? Nothing. Replenishment, recruitment cost and upkeep. This is brilliant. And public order is also good. But eventually we want 2 armies. This might actually be better than Dignitary for the 1st stack. Okay, get her. And we have no money. And what do we go for next? We'll probably want Barracks 3 to upgrade them in Odessos to get this brutal garrison. Sounds like a good idea. Still at war? We are? Oh, by the way, we should promote our queen, right? Goes without saying. What do we get for 2nd level? Okay, just more gravitas and the discount on units. Nothing spectacular. Okay, and move on. Till he's begging for peace. I don't think so. Oh crap, look at this, guys. Rebels took it. What is this? Right, Tilly's army or Tilly's fleet is slightly weakened. I think we can take them on now. Let's try to attack them, finish them off. Okay, we do have advantage here, so let's just try to wipe them out. Go aggressive. They have ranged units. Well, we only got 1 of them. Oh well. Yeah, we have no movement to follow up, so we're going to... We can still use this guy to reinforce attack, right? Why shouldn't we? Or we can attack this guy from Macedon. It's probably a bad idea. It's probably better to sack the city again. Let Tillis maybe retake it even. Would rather have them here than the rebels. Rebels are blocking us off, and someone's going to take them out anyway. Okay, going to start with our queen now. She needs exp too. Okay, encircle. Bring Rhystus closer. And the fleet. And wipe them out. Blood and iron. Excellent. Destroy them. And sack the city. Another 1700. Nice. Okay, Mocha's rank 2. Rhystus is rank 3. What do we get? What do we get? We need replenishment. Yeah, these guys will be taking heavy losses because they're utter crap. And on her, oh, she got Dried Heart. Excellent. Get red and green for the army and gonna go with Knight Commander for her. Knight Commander is just too important. Gonna start... Grab it first for everyone. And this guy can now get replenishment for ships. But since we no longer need a fleet here, perhaps we should disband it. It's costing us a lot of money. For what? 19 bodyguards? It's very expensive. Okay, is it safe to leave her here? Do they have anything in Pulpudeva? No. And how about here? Closer to Pella? Also nothing. And can we beat the stack if they attack us with these 4 units? Companion Cav, they have 2 elites and a pikeman. Can't beat them with 4 guys. But we could set an ambush with the king. Or let them take an Antheia and attack them next turn. Why not, right? I think we just pull back. Let Macedon Tiny Stack take Antheia and then we wreck them. Or we can go into raiding. How much are we saving if we do that? 200 gold, is that it? Lamentation of the women. It sounds familiar. Is this Conan in charge? Okay, you buddy, pull back to Odessos. 200 is not worth it if we can provide public order and other good stuff. You pull as close to him as possible. You're well out with that the Macedon stack can attack you. In which case... you just need to handle it. Also means we are not recruiting, but we shouldn't be recruiting if we have no income. Okay, I'm going to move the priest over to her army and move the champ to him, so we also get replenishment on the units we need replenishment for. And the fleet is going to pull back. We are going to disband it soon, but for now it also contributes to public order, so it's all good. Okay, what do we build? We have 3.4k, 4 crap units in the garrison. If we upgrade this, peltas and spears. Okay, the garrison doesn't change. We get, we unlock Thracian warriors, which are not that great. Or we can get another 3 food that we don't need, or the main building. Main building is also pretty good. Just get these and these 2. Just get the main building. I don't think we want to hire Thracian warriors anytime soon, and this building, the barracks don't provide any better garrison, while this at least provides more money and public order, which are both very useful. Oh, come on, why? We are down to 1 son. Perhaps we want to save him by sending him for education. I think so. This basically protects the kid until they're 18 and come of age, or whatever, 16 or 17. They can't die of because you've already spent money of them and they are well protected. So do it, and we are going to press on. Right on time. Macedon takes Antheia, which means Telis is on the way out. In fact, they are out. And Telis and Bithynia at war. Okay, that doesn't matter anymore. Crappy Katiroi are sending 2 ships. That's not enough to do anything. So let's not worry about it. But this stack looks ominous. Royal Peltas, double pike, a big pile of brutal hoplites, a lot of range units too, and some cavalry. So we can't beat this with what we have. So we need to get ready. Should we try to slow him down? How much does it cost? 300, that's a lot. Hold on for now. Perhaps we should attack this 4 stack outside. We can't beat them with these 5 crappy guys. We can attack the city and wreck him because he's just next to it, yeah? Or can we go around and attack him too? We can't, we don't have enough movement. How about we sack the city first with a fleet? Okay, going to attack with her. Bring the king to reinforce. You know what? She might have enough movement to actually catch the guy after he pulls back. So going to attack with the king. Press on. Bring the queen within reinforcement range. She's not reinforcing? Ah, because there's only fleet there. Oh, I see, okay. But we can use our admiral to reinforce. Wipe them out. Yep, the army wiped out too, and this is very important. 2000 gold from sacking this crappy place, excellent. This is very important because that army had companion cav. They're starting elite unit. Now we no longer need to worry about them. And get back to our side of the border, as well as recruit more staff. We can now get Peltas. How they compare to skirmishers? Only 9 more in upkeep. And we gain double the melee attack, plus 18, plus 4 melee defense. An extra javelin, an extra shot per minute, which is also nice. 15 more armor, 9 more charge. These guys are way better. 22 more morale, it's not even close, and 10 more health. Okay, so we want to probably replace all of them over time. Get 4 Peltas for now. Okay, do we disband the fleet now? It's 400 gold. Might be about time. How much public orders he providing? 5. Ugh. Might want to try to destroy this Katiroi fleet and then we disband him. We've said that before, but he might still be useful. Nothing to build, so we press on. Alright, we have 2 massive threats here. The full stack of crappy Tribali approaching us. They have big pile of levy freemen and slingers, so not exactly a big threat, but this guy is definitely a big massive threat. We've seen the stack and they'll be up to 19 next turn. Let's have a closer look at them. What they have here. They have no barracks, so they can only recruit more of these militia hoplites and javelin men, but that is still way more than we can chew right now. Okay, so we need to set up the way that we can destroy both of them, because the 19 stack is very likely to just crack on next turn, and these guys will certainly approach Odessos. So, what's in Antheia? Ah, they got levy pikemen, what? Repaired everything. Okay, in that case we should probably strike. If we strike with him, he won't have enough movement to hide. Okay, so, you are going to attack, yeah? And circle them. Rise does come closer to help your wife out. Should we move fleet? Should we use fleet for that too? The fleet will need to go this turn. So perhaps it's better to destroy this Katiroi stack with them. Attack. Oh wow, they are so weak. Excellent, wipe them out. Aggressive. Brilliant. And here...
Fight for the ancestors!
Yeah, fight for the ancestors and destroy these 2 crappy pikes. With only 2% losses, sounds good, do it. Excellent. Sack the city, 2400. Now, we need to intercept and destroy this stack and very likely this one too. So you, buddy, going to come back and set an ambush up. Yeah? No one's going to fall into it, but you need to be hidden so they actually come closer. Come here and go into ambush. You... Okay, the guy got promotion, gave him more upkeep reduction. You're going to give the units over to your husband, and you're going to say goodbye to you for now. Get the dignitary out of here, and disband you, and get that other opposition guy, Sitalkes, and we need to hire more. Now I fully expect these crappy skirmishers to take significant losses in these battles to come, so we need to replace them, and it probably doesn't make sense to get spears. Yeah, skirmishers, they have even better melee stats. Well, other than melee defense, but they have more melee attack than they have less melee defense, and way better weapon damage too. They are better, just get 4 of them. Yeah? Can you join them? You can, then do. And the fleet needs to go, right? It's no benefit keeping it around anymore, so out. I guess the benefit is the fleet can sack the city if they don't pay for buildings. But it's costing us almost 400 and we are in the deficit already, plus hiring 4 new guys, so we can't afford that. Now, we need more buildings. We have 6 food, so that's actually fine, but let's build bronze workshop so we get slightly closer to that tier 3 upgrade that will unlock in 4 turns. Okay, Triballi are here, exactly where we expected them to be. And how about the brutal Macedonian stock? They are no longer in Pulpudeva, so let's look for them. They are not here either. Oh, interesting. Interesting, where are they then? They pulled back towards Pella. Are they at war with anyone else? No, just us. So why are they out of here? Huh. That is not our problem though. What is our problem is this brutal 20 stack from Triballi. Okay, first and foremost, gonna put our queen in charge of this smaller army. Mocha, back online. Bring Rysdos closer. And you're going to attack. Do we need mercs? We should hire mercs, sure, they are cheap. So I get... but we shouldn't overdo it, because we also want flexibility of hiring them against Macedon. Get this guy. Maybe also a couple of archers. 75 gold is nothing. And attack. Yeah, we have decent advantage here, so should be fairly straightforward. 68%, looking good, do it. Full wipeout, beautiful, excellent. And release them for 1k. Mocha rank 3, what do we get? What do we get? Want her as a recruitment general, so grab Drill Master 1 and mercs need to go, right? You, and you, out. We're so close to getting to Antheia, but not quite. And should we keep recruiting? We're only breaking even now. Okay, you buddy get into Odessa, so you get better replenishment in town, and you need it. And it's time to start merging the crappy units. Skirmishers, huh? 3 turns to full. I think we should keep merging them and recruiting Peltas instead. Peltas are so much better. Yeah, they also took some losses. Very similar losses, but they're just better. There's no reason to keep these guys around. They cost almost as much. Okay, you are going to come here and set up attack on Antheia. And you are going to merge all the junk. Do we keep spears or do we merge them too? Spears seem to be taking heavy losses too, which is good because that means other guys aren't. Merge these two and let's merge skirmishers as well. It's a weak unit, so if you can get rid of them while also saving on upkeep, that is the right move. Okay, and since we are down to 16, that is perfect opportunity to pile on more peltas. Well, only 3 because we are out of money. And we didn't sack this town today, which is means we'll lose a little bit of potential income. Oh, we now know Pergamon, interesting. Be welcome. How did we meet them? Nah, doesn't matter. Let's move on. Oh crap, we have plague. Not so good, man. Okay, first and foremost, we need to find that Macedonian stack. Have a look here. Nothing. And how about here? Pulpudeva is still empty. Interesting. Stay here. Now, do we want to wreck Antheia with her and also give them plague? If we get a couple of mercs, we can pull this off. Besiege them and see what odds are. Oh, we can already do it. Excellent. Wipe them out then. 89 remaining. Beautiful. Do it. Sack the city. And since we're not replenishing, we're not going to pull away. We're just going to go into raiding here. Yeah? Do it. It's only 100 gold. Pathetic. Now, why can you only move so far? That is very unfortunate, buddy. You can set up attack on Pulpudeva if you move here. I like that. I absolutely like that. Plus you can hire the last unit and get up to full and still get replenishment. Sounds like a good idea. Move. And grab another peltast. Okay, this place is rotting. Minus 12 public order. What is this? I need to expand it to build some culture stuff or something, but it's gonna take a while to accumulate enough growth. So we'll just need to deal with rebellion if and when it happens. The only guys available to hire are crappy opposition guys. Not so good, man. And then we wait. Wait, she's got the brutal Dreidheart. Give her this instead. And get Dreidheart for Rysdos. And move on. We gave them plague. Excellent. Okay, Macedon has rebels. Interesting. But what's even more interesting is where is that brutal 20 stack? Oh, our army is still rotting. Not so good. But we can pillage this place again. Wipe them out. Sack the city. 2400. Amazing. An army's rank 3. Not too bad. It's going to be skirmishing armies. Yeah, we should go with this. And we really need to find out that Macedonian stack. Come here. Nothing here. What's the odds they're here? They could be here. We need to have a look. As we risk losing our queen. They are not here. Good. Stay here for now. And you, brutal Rystos, are going to sack Pulpudeva now. Press on. They have nothing. Wipe them out. Sack the city. Another 2400. Amazing. And rank 4 on the king. Beautiful. What do we go for? We need replenishment, yeah? Goes without saying. But also we could use quartermaster for even more ammunition. Do we actually need replenishment? Not really. We are almost full. Any leftovers? None. So pull back here. and stay on our side of the border. On the road. Are we going to be back to full next turn? Pretty much on everyone but the cavalry. So we go for quartermaster. More armor and more ammo on the brutal skirmishers. Now Peltas now have 11 javelins. This starts to be pretty aggressive. Wait, Antheia also has a leftover fleet. Let's get rid of them. No, we don't. We just destroy them and sack the city. And Mocha is rank 4. Amazing. Get Drillmaster 2 and 3. And we can now hire some absolutely brutal units. Should we come back to our side of the border to hire more? We have 7k, not much to spend it on. Even if we start this fishing village, we're still left with almost 5k, so this actually makes a lot of sense. But then this army has plague. Should we hire more of army that is plagued? Maybe we should. Come back. Oh, guys, look at this. Thracian Peltas with a golden chevron. 44 melee attack, 51 melee defense. Now we are talking. That's some brutality here. 42 missile damage, huh? And 9 javelins. Okay, get 4 of them. You're probably gonna merge these. We can get 3 healthy units out of these 2. Out of these 4 and save a little bit on upkeep. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now. You get accomplished skirmishers too, and the champ gets more unit exp. A free exp on units every turn is decent. Although, we might as well just hire guys with rank 7 right off the bat. That might be even better. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, we don't do diplomacy. This is Total War campaign, so go for this. Bastarnai wiped out. That's not so good. That means Brutal Katiroi now most likely have 2 settlements. They'll surely come at us. Antheia has no garrison, just the leftovers. But they rebuilt all the buildings. Brilliant. Have a look at Pulpudeva from this side. Nothing. And move here. Also nothing. Okay, so we can absolutely sack it again. And we should do it. 2300. Nice. Leftovers? None. Then come back to our side of the border and go into ambush. Nice. And how about Antheia? We no longer have plague, which is brilliant, so we're going to sack this crappy city without risking getting it back from them. Another 2400. We have 8000 gold, nice. Can we get back and recruit? Is this our... No, we can't. We can get back to town and replenish, or stay on theirs, or just go into raiding here. Raiding is giving us 200 gold, not exactly a lot. Probably replenishment might actually be worth more. We have money after all. Go here.
We love the open road.
Yeah, that looks better. I'm going to go into a little bit of deficit and hire more of these brutal peltas. We can get 5 per turn now. Nice. And also upgrade this to Bronzeforge. Gives us 2 Thracian nobles in the garrison, which means we might not even need an army here to defend it. And science, what do we go for? How about this? It's not like we are using fleets, but it will unlock 3% passive replenishment for everyone, which is pretty good. I like that. Now we could go for Woodworker too, but it's gonna be a long time before we can expand the 4th slot in Odessos. So no, replenishment is always good. And press on! Rebels took Pulpudeva, what is this? A Macedon pulled that stack away. Oh, they're here. Is this the same one? Yeah, 2 pikes. Yeah, this is the same army that was at Pulpudeva 3 turns ago. They're just bumming around here, doing nothing. But gonna have a look here to make sure there's nothing else nasty lurking here. Nope, it looks fine. So, sack Antheia again. Get back on our side of the border. You attack rebels and sack Pulpudeva. Get back to our side of the border and hide. And should we hire more? Already losing 600 per turn. It's not exactly amazing. Well, 5 now that we promoted the spy or dignitary. There might be some time to actually take Antheia. Odessos in 4 turns will have really strong garrison. Might even be enough to hold off a full stack of horse archers. Although we have skirmishers but not bows. Could use a few archers here too. But we can only build archers if we build woodworker in Antheia. Actually, going to swap science to this, because we might need it soon. Okay, hire another 4 guys, get up to 17 and then take it next turn. Actually we can get 5, that should still be okay. Almost 2 full stacks, supported by 1 crappy city, only making 500 gold. We'll soon be able to expand, and have enough to actually defend what we grab. Looking good, move on. +2 zeal, the worst stat, what is this? But we have 3rd general for our own party, excellent. Now, we could take Antheia, and this will unlock another Imperium level, yeah? We'll be able to have 2 more armies. which means we can get our son leveled up too. Sounds like a good idea. Brutal Mocha, do the honors, or do we want him to do the honors? You already maxed out Drill Master. The next time you level up, we don't even have anything to give you. Maybe replenishment, but this army doesn't need replenishment. Put the new guy in charge. Put our son in charge. Brutal Tilezipta. And take Antheia. Wipe them out. These are not our buildings. We're going to raise it and start from scratch. We're not going to sack it now because this will mess up public order. So just raise it. Nice. We can get 2 more armies. Beautiful. Now we're looking at rebellion soon. Not much we can do about that. Let's start with fixing the buildings. And grab Craftsman's house so we can get these bowmen and ballistas. Next. Come here. Oh, look at this. A brutal 20 stack from Macedon is here. If we attack them, can we actually win? And how far can you move next turn? Not very far. Won't be able to take part in that. There's not much benefit sacking this city. We make no money because they didn't rebuild, and we get no X because there's no garrison. We could take it though, force them to besiege us. But then we are spreading ourselves quite thin, and we don't know if they don't have another stack in range to gang up on us. Ha! Speaking of another stack in range to gang up on us, how about this? We can get just in front of the city and set an ambush. Can we beat these guys? Let's be honest here. They have a lot of heavy melee infantry, to which we have pretty good counter in form of brutal peltasts. Their cav will be annoying, they will cause us some suffering, but we have spears to stop their charge. And we have a little bit of cav ourselves to run down their ranged units. I think if we set a brutal ambush just outside the city, we can actually catch them. Of course, there's a downside to that we are not ending the movement, not getting replenishment because we are in foreign territory. And also, if the ambush doesn't work, they can double time the second army and brutally gang up on us. So overall, it's probably a pretty bad idea. In which case, we're just going to stay here in this brutal forest and going to ambush. Wait for what they do. Now we only have 2k, so we need to make a lot of money fast. Mocha has a lot of gravitas and 7 cunning, so she'll be able to embezzle a couple of times. Tila, get Knight Commander, Tried Heart, and Tattooed Madman. You should also get something better. How about you grab Noble Steed? No, give Noble Steed to Mocha, so she accumulates gravitas faster. We need to embezzle with her. She's the only one with 6 or more cunning. One-Eyed Veteran. This is also pretty decent. Shots per minute for all units benefits us a lot. Yeah, get it? Wait, we can also do a favor and bump her authority, right? Because she's got like 1, which is not the best. Ah, we can't. Why is that? 2 more authority than the targets. Cost in coin 200. What's this? Why can we not do it? Yeah, whatever. Another party member. Okay, so we wait for Macedon to retake Pulpudeva and make a mistake. Maybe we can gang up on that 16 stack if it ends movement exposed. If not, maybe we can gang up on the 20 stack. But we need to win some battles next turn to make some cash because we are in massive deficit. Let's move on. Alright. Not exactly what we expected. They have 2 stacks here. 36 units plus a beaten up garrison. This is not something we can easily chew. However, this guy's on double time. We can strike and wipe him out, right? It says 16 units, but if we are ambushing them, we can absolutely swarm them with javelins. I think we have decent odds of beating him. But then what do we do with the full stack? Probably we'll need to retreat. No other enemies in sight, so it looks like a good opportunity to strike at Macedon. Going to have a look at Pulpudeva with a spy. Yeah, they are strong, but it's much easier, it's much more beneficial to attack them when they are on double time and destroy the small stack. Hopefully with insignificant losses, and I think we have decent chance of beating this guy too. Most of the stack is heavy melee infantry that is never going to catch our skirmishers. And with the other guys we can deal with javelins and run down their crappy ranged units with our cav. So we strike at the small stack. Yeah, press on. A brutal ambush, excellent. Night attack doesn't give us anything, just going to fight, yeah? Auto resolve would cost us 20% and let them off the hook with most of the units intact. We need to destroy all of them, so gonna fight. Okay, so we are in the corner of the map. A brutal Macedonian stack is marching uphill, and we can brutally bomb them into their unshielded side from higher ground. This will be devastating. Excellent. So, the crappy guys are going to form a shield so they can't easily attack our skirmishers. But we are not too attached to these guys. If they get wiped out, that's not a big deal. And now we want to destroy their general, yeah? So, Let's maybe use 5 guys here. I'll have him in range. All do. Excellent. The first volley will be absolutely brutal. 600 javelins. Perhaps you also want to give attack order with our cavalry on him. We throw precursor jabs and then pull back. Or maybe we keep our cavalry further out to attack the ranged units. You know what? I'm going to set up on both sides of this road and hopefully absolutely destroy all these cavs here. Also try to pin them in melee with our crappy guys. If we can get rid of them with initial charge, with initial volley, we might be in a good shape. And we're going to attack the crappy ranged units here in melee, fire it all off, wipe them out with initial brutal charge. You buddy, need you here. Okay, just need to make sure we are actually shooting this crappy general. Okay, let's do it. You fire the general, you attack this crappy Tarantin cav, and you guys attack the ranged units. Okay, cavalry is trying to pull back. We need to pull back because they are going to bump into us, yeah? Or actually we keep shooting. Sacrifice the crappy guys. Keep throwing jabs at the cavalry.
Our general is under attack.
Okay, guys, attack this. And you keep shooting them, yeah? All of you shoot this Tarantin cav. Crushing javelin, man. Excellent. Attack this cav. This javelin also has enough. Okay, guys, you start pulling back. General wiped out. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Cavs finish this one off. You start throwing jabs at this mercenary cav. You pull back. Ranged units pull back. Start pulling away from here. We don't want to fight these brutes in melee. They are much stronger, like so much stronger it's not even funny. Everyone out. Everyone disengage. Now all the ranged units, I want you guys in a skirmish mode. Fire volley on the spikeman. You pull back, you pull back, you pull back. We did well with initial charge.
The men are wavering.
This militia hoplite wiped out. Okay, fire volley here. You destroy this cavalry, and you guys shoot the pike, yeah? You regroup here, you guys come back and destroy this militia hoplite, and you keep shooting these guys. Guys, you need to pull back, you're way too close, yeah? What are you doing? Pull back. The 5 of you, skirmish mode on, fire volley on the spikeman, and you go after the Sitzenkav, yeah? You guys come closer, pretty much destroy that guy, pull back, don't shoot where our general is. What is this, guys? Are you out of your mind? Fire at the spike instead. Now the 4 of you, group and skirmish mode, and fix your formation. The 2 of you form a shield in front of them. You go after the Sitzenkav, they are shaken, you shoot this spike now. Should we pull this guy back? He's lost anyway, there's no way he gets alive from here. Just keep shooting the hoplite, yeah? Veteran crappy hoplite, already lost 20 guys, not too bad. Okay, fire volley on this guy, everyone. They are going to charge at you from uphill. You need to destroy them with initial volley, else you're going to get wrecked. Okay, we did, excellent, now pull back. There is 1 guy left, we don't need to worry about them anymore. You guys keep shooting this now, they are wavering, excellent, look at this, what a slaughter. Fix your formation, guys come a little bit closer, they are falling apart, excellent, we won this. What a battle, what a lovely battle. The decisive victory, how did we do? Okay, so we lost around the authors of losses, but it looks like a full wipeout, whereas they would have gotten away with most of their units. Plus, the losses are on crappy spears, which we don't really care about. It's our worst unit. Okay, so they did get away with 45 guys, a little bit unfortunate. Okay, can we move from here? Doesn't not look like we can. We're in a city zone of control, we can only besiege them and pull back. Okay, if we besiege them, we are looking at 3000 guys versus our 2k. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to attack them. Night battle doesn't change anything, just gonna retreat, yeah? And we are stuck in here. Oh, we can attack this guy now. Do it. Destroy them in night attack. Finish the job. Excellent. And Rystus is rank 5. What a hero. What do we get? What do we get? We need replenishment now, yeah? I think we do. Get 2 levels of this, and you can get back to our territory, which is brilliant. But will this guy be able to catch you? Can we compromise his movement? 45%, huh? Try that. Successful, okay. He should not be able to move very far now. Okay. How far can you move normally? All the way here. Okay, move here. I think we can get out of his range. Okay, move all the way here and let's see. Yeah, he can only get to the bridge. We are fine, we are safe here. Good stuff. Now, how many are we replenishing? 40 guys, 3 turns. Do we want to wait for the scrap to replenish, or do we just merge them? We can just get more guys. We have a little bit of money. We also need to fix this... In fact, everything that we can build is already in progress, so maybe we just hire more. Now, Mocha, embezzle funds. We could also start gathering support. We could use a little bit more influence. A little bit more bonus here. How much is it? 260, not a big deal. But we need gravitas on him to get him married. Okay, if we're recruiting, we want her in charge, so we get extra 3x on Peltas. But she also needs to embezzle next turn, so maybe we just stick with him. In fact, I don't think we should recruit. We are losing 1100 per turn. Also, for the same reason, we should merge these two crappy guys to cut the cost down a little bit. And we should still be in a position to attack Pulpudeva next turn with double stack. Although, we are looking at rebellion if we move out of the city. Actually, maybe we want rebellion. No, we can't gang up on the city because this guy can't get within the reinforcement range. So maybe we want to speed up rebellion by getting him out of the town. Yeah, getting someone else in here. Just so we have a general who can initiate a battle. So we have someone to reinforce, because Antheia has no garrison. If we just leave the city, rebels can just take it, and it's 50% chance they spawn next to Antheia. So we need someone here. Doesn't matter who, can be this guy, whatever, get him in. Might even go into raiding. So we make some money. That's a little bit ridiculous to be raiding ourselves, but it adds up money-wise. Or we go into ambush, so they don't see the big army, and they might be tempted to come all the way to the bridge. Then we can gang up on them with these two. That might be preferable over mere 200 gold. Okay, spy level up. What do we get? We can't steal food, yeah? So we go with experience for new agents in local province while deployed. This is pretty decent. Parent army, I don't think so. We only have 2 armies. I'm gonna give him this. This might be useful if we ever deploy him in our own province. And now that we have emergency measures, we go back to researching shallow kills, so we get that 3% replenishment passive from it. Okay, and press on. Hiring infantry, let's go with this. Okay, got rebellion in Odessos. Can we catch... Oh, we can catch this guy, we can catch this guy. But can we catch him with this army too? Yes, we can gang up on him with everything. Beautiful. Pergamon, Bithynia, we don't care. Anyone else on move? No. Actually, Pergamon versus Bithynia is a good news for us. Ooh, Samaria are approaching with a full stack. Instead of going for Pontus, they're going for us by the looks of it. A little bit unfortunate, because we'll need to delegate an army to defend from them. Okay, so... the plan for this turn is simple. We destroy the rebels, or push them away, and gang up on this Macedonian stack. You come here, you attack them, to push them away. Now we can attack the Macedonian guy, but perhaps we want also our queen to take part in that. Let her embezzle funds the first. Oh, Tila can marry off. Excellent. Do it, son. It's about time. What did you get? Quiet wife, that's fine, and... miscreant husband. It's not how we raised you. What is this? Yeah, maybe we give her this. We need that influence for our party. Noble steed too, and promote her too. No longer need the opposition guy. Just gonna put Mocha in charge. And let's set up the brutal attack on the Macedon stack. Are they on double time? Of course they are. Which means a full wipeout. Pretty much assured. And Mocha attacks. Press on. Kill them, look at this. They barely registered. It's a full stack with pikes and hoplites. Excellent, wipe them out. Full destruction, beautiful. And 1700 for us. Okay, we'll replenish nicely, although again, these crappy spears, perhaps it's time to merge them. And can we deal with rebels too, or are we happy for them to grow a little bit for another 20 public order? If we ignore the rebels, Tila on double time and set up attack on Pulpudeva, actually sounds very tempting. But for this to work out, we need to make sure there's no second stack behind this Macedonian stack. So let's scout first. No, they have no army in Pella, beautiful. So Yubadi, going to come here and prepare for attack. And we still have enough movement with Mocha to get back to Odessos, lead the defense against the rebels if they decide to attack. I doubt they will. And let's merge these two guys, they are crap, no point keeping them around. Although it's only 62 gold and they will replenish. Maybe we keep them. Okay, Odessos is pretty much maxed out, and next turn we get this gigantic boost to the garrison. But how about Antheia? We really want Woodworker to unlock bows and ballistas, because we will be under attack by Katiroi here. And bows are excellent against horse archers. We have a few range units here already, but peltas are short range units, and we only have 4 of them. Getting another maybe 3 or 4 bows will be very, very helpful. So let's start building woodworker. And how about another fisherman's hut? Do we need that? Gives us slightly, but actually garrison is the same. And how about harbor? I don't like that. Fisherman's hut at least gives us food. We are only at 5. We could use more, especially that we are upgrading multiple buildings. Okay, so get that and the main building, and we have 1k left. We could hire more, and maybe we should. Well, look at these guys. Yeah, get 4 of them. Nah, we can only afford 3. Well, we can only afford 3 and we'll have no money for upkeep, so no. It's a no. We need to sack Pulpudeva again to make some coin, and we have more military than we can maintain at the current rate. In which case, we just move on. Alright, gonna start with Pulpudeva. Have a look at it again. The army moved here and is recruiting. They'll be at 9. Okay, that actually is smart as they avoid destruction this way. We are still going to attack and sack Pulpudeva. Crack on. Yeah, garrison is very weak. Wipe them out. Sack the city. No survivors. Good. We can't go into raiding, so we're going to pull back into our territory to get better replenishment. Yeah, do it. And army gets and missile damage and shots per minute. Okay, and now, what do we do with these crappy rebels? They seem to be hiring pretty decent units. Although our peltas are better than their skirmishers, we could attack them, or let them grow a little bit more. But if we want to take Pulpudeva, now might be the time that we destroy 2 Macedonian stacks, and they'll only have 9 guys here. Wait, can they attack Antheia? I think they are too far away. And they might also grab mercs. It could be tricky. Queen, our brutal Mocha. Get yourself replenishment, so you actually get these brutal bodyguards of yours up to full, faster. And let's deal with these rebels now, so we don't need to worry about them in future, because we need these 2 stacks to secure the rest of Thracia. I'm going to move you here and attack from this side, so they run away towards your husband. Attack. Oh, they actually accept the battle. Good, wipe them out. 16 bodyguards, not exactly a lot. Perhaps we want to disband you for now. You're still losing 850, it's not exactly a comfortable situation to be in. Okay, the big question is, if this guy attacks with 9 guys, can we defend Antheia with what we have? These units are crap, and so is the fleet. They can have 9 plus mercs, and we don't know how far he can move. I don't think he can get all the way here. This is a big, massive distance. Not going to worry about it. Just gonna bring her inside to bump public order a little bit, and recruit some peltasts. Ah, we can't because she's on double time. That's fine, then disband her. And get the opposition guy. In fact, not opposition guy, get our daughter-in-law, Zealous, brutal Zealous. We want cavalry or these brutal nobles? I think we go with cavalry. And perhaps we want to grab maybe a couple of peltas. We just need a little bit more to defend from him here. And we can lure him in. In fact, forget about hiring these guys. Going to lure him into coming for Antheia by hiding Ristus. Move him here and go into ambush. Yeah? He's still replenishing, that's all we care about. And then next turn, hopefully, we both take Pulpudeva, or at least sack it if we decide that is the way, and destroy this what will be a 9 stack. Excellent. Now, let's promote our son and start gathering support. It's only 260, and we need to get to the top tier of bonuses as soon as possible. We've been procrastinating on it, and we do need public order. It does give plus 3 for the final bonus, and we definitely could use that. And move on. Okay, so the Macedonian stack came back to Pulpudeva. They think they can defend it. Well, they can't, especially that we have second stack in hiding. Let's see what the odds are. Well, before we see what the odds are, we should scout around, yeah? Come here. It turns out really well that Bithynia is still holding around here in Nicomedia. They are very reluctant to cross the strait, whereas if they lose to like Galatia or someone else, those other guys are usually very aggressive. Now Bithynia is also allied with Pontus and Pergamon, so they are unlikely to go to war. Galatia is not that likely to attack them now that they have 2 allies. And crappy Cimmeria, at war with Pontus and us, and they are clearly prioritizing us by the looks of it. Should we start hiring fleet? I don't think so, because our ships can't even ram, so there's very little benefit. Okay, so let's start with besieging Pulpudeva. We can already win this, which is good, but we can also bring a second stack and get exp for everyone and overwhelm them with numbers. Why not? You know what? We can even bring her. Why not? Sure, crack on. And wipe them out. Exp for 3 armies and 3 generals. Beautiful. Okay, what are we doing with it? We raise it? We're gonna have another rebellion. Do we care? I don't think we do. Just get it for ourselves, yeah? Of course we do. Raise it. And suddenly we have 3 settlements in this crappy province. Although only 3k gold, which is not ideal. Now we definitely want Warriors Lodge. This is brilliant for new recruits. And what else? Tier 3 of Trumpet Maker, which we need for public order. Maybe Sacred Enclosures, so we actually start spreading our religion. Or we can just build a coin hoard to make some cash and also bulk up the garrison. Or even Trumpet Maker for extra public order. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now, you need to go. How close are we to embezzling again on Mocha? Very far away, yeah? Very far away indeed. Son, you're going to get replenishment. Get Logistician and Conscriptor. And what next? We'll be under attack from Cimmeria very, very soon. Next turn we can hire Bowmen, but it will be a little bit late. Yeah, they'll get here in double time and then attack. They'll be close enough. So do we have enough to defend without recruiting? We kinda need to guess what they have, yeah? They have probably hoplites and some archers. Cimmeria doesn't have strong early units. That would be a mixture of skirmishing and heavy infantry. Which is fine, we don't mind. And we have a lot here, including 2 elite units. Not great, Thracian nobles are pretty crappy, but they can score some kills. Going to get Mocha here, but she also costs 200 in upkeep, perhaps you don't want that. Can always hire her, but there's also rebellion to deal with, man. No, we'll hire her next turn. We need to save every little bit of money we can, because we are now we're about to go bankrupt. Next, science, what do we want? 3% upkeep reduction in 6 turns. I don't think so. It's very little benefit. There's nothing good here, actually. And how about peaceful tax? Cattle, farm, 100. Nah, we focus on military. We don't need food, yeah? We have 2 fishing ports. That covers our needs in that area. I guess coinment would be nice, but it's 7 turns to research and then like 5 to build. 12 turns. We won't make money back. Remember, we're playing 50 turns and we're already like 15 turns in, yeah? 16 in fact. So we're only going to benefit a little bit from that. In which case, we just focus on military. What's the best here? Siege is like the weakest tech tree. It doesn't have anything that actually benefits us. So it's either passives or better units and small discount on... Yeah, we go for passives. Passives tend to be pretty good. No need to spend any more money and applies to all units, and they apply to all units right off the bat. Especially that this one's pretty good. Missile damage and shots per minute. We happen to need that. Running speed is also decent. We can outrun enemies and not let them catch us. So we go for that. Okay, now our brutal king can embezzle multiple times, and we happen to need money badly. Really badly. But do we need replenishment more? I don't think so. Other than these 3 guys, his bodyguards, these 2 crappy guys, no one else is in bad shape. Just going to merge them. This is pathetic to keep 20 guys around. And replace him with the opposition guy so he can embezzle next turn. Or maybe even put Mocha in charge. Why not? No. Just opposition guy. Okay. And let's press on. Rebellion. Looks like we have another turn. The crappy Cimmerians didn't go all the way. Good. And we also have woodworker built, so we can hire archers. Most worryingly though, there's this brutal 20 stack from Tribali. They'll probably crack on all the way and end movement just outside Odessos. Okay, let's have a look at Pella. Macedon has a general, but that's all they have. Have a look at Novissos. Oh, guys, there's a 16 stack. Huh. Okay. Pulpudeva has no garrison, but we have ongoing rebellion next to Antheia, so we don't actually need to worry about it. No one around has the city in range. We can just get out. And we should lure these guys into false sense of security and make them crack on. Of course they will end movement just out with our range, because AI in this game has no fog of war. They can see all your armies and know exactly how far they can move to avoid being attacked. Okay, but the problem is we'll be under attack by 4 armies, yeah? Next turn, this guy will probably double time just next to Odessos. Both Pontus and Cimmeria, despite being at war, will just get closer to our city. And this guy might even come here. Plus we have a rebellion. I think we need these stacks in Odessos. Or do we? It's a 16 stack, we can beat them, yeah? We have 18 here. Can hire a couple of mercs and just wipe them out. Why not? Can even go into ambush and intercept and destroy them. 55%, 25. Can we get 55 somewhere? Over here, yeah? So do it. Next command is stay in hiding. And you, buddy, They might go after Pulpudeva now. But they can only reach it on double time, yeah? We can't reach them, they can't reach us. So we are going to try to intercept them. Maybe if we catch them 16 versus 20, we can still win. They'll be on double time with crappy morale. So come here. Actually, maybe move out of their way. So we can gang up on the leftovers first and then gang up on them on the other stack with both. Both ours. Going to ambush. We don't necessarily want to intercept 20 with depleted 16. We'll fight them next turn with 2 stacks. And here, let's get Mocha back online. Can she embezzle? No, she can't. Well, our guy can, so do it. Get our queen here. New bodyguards. We need to pay up, but actually do we? Don't really care. Just get her with these ones. And let's grab bows now. Wait, guys, they'll be attacking from the Sea of Transport Fleet, yeah? How about we just get the ballista and absolutely wreck them? In fact, we can have 1 ballista in Odysseus and 1 in Antheia. Actually, we just need 1 army to defend both. So how about we just grab a ballista and maybe 2 ballistas? If we get 2 ballistas here, we can sink most of that fleet before they even land. Is that not an overkill though? Ballista is bad against horse archers. It's good against Macedon, but Macedon is on the way out. It's not good against barbarians. 1 is enough. 1 ballista and bows are very cheap. We can get 2 bows for only slightly more than 1 ballista. 3 units like this, plus the garrison, is more than enough for crappy Cimmeria. And Pontus won't even attack. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and press on. Ambush! Brutal one! Excellent! We only have 2 more units and 400 fewer men, but we have massive advantage here, because our guys are actually pretty decent by the looks of it. Plus, they have basic units, we have tier 1s, so wipe them out. Good job, son. Release. Concealed army discovered. Maybe, but right after they've been discovered, they also wrecked those guys. Beautiful. Now, protection expiring. Excellent. We can get rid of that crappy opposition. Now, the question is, Cimmeria, can they attack or not? I don't think they can. This is a pretty massive distance. And they're on double time. Only... they can also move all the way here on double time, yeah? It's plus 75%. So without it, it's maybe only till here. They would set it up so they can attack, yeah? So we need to get our queen, or someone else strong, into Antheia. Okay, the leftover stack should be somewhere here. We need to look for them. Have a look. Yeah, they are here. Okay, so gonna start with finishing them off. After we give our sons something... Well, this is the noble, yeah? Plus 5% morale and melee attack for parent army. Excellent, get it. And let's finish this stack off. Attack. Our son Tila is already rank 4. Excellent. Get him more replenishment. We need it badly now. And let's sack Novissos. 2000 gold. Beautiful. Don't think we're ready to take it yet. Wait, why are we stuck in here? We are stuck in here. What is this? Okay, sack the city. Can you go back on double time? You can. Excellent. Get right to the border. Now let's have a look at what is Macedon up to. They'll be up to 9. What are they hiring? Mercs for now. Do they even have... Oh, they have barracks too. Okay, so they'll be getting good units. Now we need to deal with this guy. He's also on double time, right? Of course he is. Which means a brutal ambush awaits. Come here. You go around. Or what mercs do we want? Maybe him and... that should actually be enough. We have enough here. Just get archers. They are so cheap that we can load up on them. And attack. Okay, we got this. 78 is fine. Do it. Release captives. Another army rank 4 already, nice. And finish them off. Good. 2 stacks from Tribali wiped out in a single turn, and their city sacked. They should have not come here. However, we also can't make it to Antheia, unfortunately. And if Cimmeria can attack, we'll be in trouble. Because we are not exactly strong there. You go back to Odysseus, and we need to get some defenses organized here. If we get the fleet... Thracian nobles, huh? Okay, get them. And get the general too. Who can we get? Should we risk our sister-in-law? Can we actually win this? We have 4 other ships here, but they are assault ships. They are not ramming ships. 80 guys on each. 80 brutal Thracian warriors. Yeah, if we can catch like the ranged units with these guys, we can wipe them out. But the garrison is weak. The garrison won't hold against brutal hoplites. I think we just get the opposition guy here. No, we can't. He's already in command. Should we risk our king? I don't think so. If we have to risk someone, it's gonna be our daughter-in-law. Thracian nobles or royal cav. I think we go with nobles. They are way stronger. Yeah, we pay for them, but that's alright. The unit is way stronger already and it's at full strength. Might be the difference between win and loss here. Okay, now we also have a little bit of money, just under 5k. And that's after we embezzled. Actually before. So embezzle again. How much influence you still have? Enough for 2 embezzlements. Beautiful. Which means we can also gather support with Tile. And still have plenty of money. Fortified settlement in Pulpudeva. How about that? 2700. Costs food, but we do have food. And we can also build meeting grounds. Actually, we can build everything. Go with Hornmaker. It's only slightly less money than Coin Mint, but it's got +2 public order. Nice. Wait, are we going to go bankrupt? I think we will. We can only build 2 buildings. So, Hornmaker needs to wait. Yeah, I don't think we need to hire anything. We have enough. Just need to have the armies where the enemy is. I wouldn't be surprised if rebels also attacked. There's a 12 stack of them. If we get wrecked by rebels, and then Cimmeria is also in range, we'll be in massive trouble. Let's see if that is the case. Alright, what are we looking at here? 2500 strong Cimmerian stack with multiple heavy hoplites, couple 3 horse archers and some skirmishers. Seems like a tough army to beat, considering we don't have anything that hard counters heavy hoplites. Well, we have skirmishers, but if we can win this on auto resolve, only losing 40%, that's actually very tempting. Because our crappy ships have no rams, yeah? And these guys are not going to beat hoplites, there's only 80 of them. We can try to board, but we would probably need to gang up on 1 or 2 of these guys to actually destroy them. So instead we're just going to go with aggressive stance, yeah? 58% remaining sounds good. The losses are on garrison anyway, so it's not a big deal. Do it. Okay. Oh, this is brilliant. The best units were all wiped out. All the brutal hoplites destroyed. Excellent. We lost a garrison fleet commander. No one cares about him. The garrison itself is largely unscratched. The admiral survived and our sister-in-law survived. Beautiful. Release them. Oh crap, rebels attack as well. And there's 1100 of them versus only 850 of our guys. And they have Offsworn General. Okay, what else they've got? 1 Thracian warrior, 2 light horses, skirmisher and 3 crappy tribesmen. They have significant advantage. We can't get... won't beat them in auto resolve anymore. That's not gonna happen, yeah? Get close defeat. So we're going to fight. Let's see what we can do. Our brutal homes. Even some balconies. Excellent. Our people know how to build big, strong houses. Good stuff. Now, the crappy rebels, huh? One thing for sure, we need to save javelins for this brutal Offsworn unit, else this unit alone, if we can't beat them with ranged units, can absolutely crush us in melee. But they also have light horses, yeah? They'll most likely come at the nearest entrance, which happens to be here. We don't really have much to stop them in terms of infantry, just going to sacrifice this guy, defending this kinda sorta choke point, and put all the skirmishers behind them. Once they get close, obliterate them with javelins. Yeah, and archers behind them too. Because archers have decent range, and we want all our skirmishers to be in the guard mode. Group them too. General further back. And the crappy fleet. Ah, 2 crappy guys. They are not going to make big difference, but we're going to land them here. And potentially flank charge them. Come on guys, crack on, land. Reinforcements, huh? The other general. 29. 29 guys. And so far away as well. It's never going to make a difference. Okay, how about light horses? They are close? They are. Excellent. We're going to start shooting them with archers very, very soon. And then we have 4 brutal javelin men there. Should we countercharge them? I think so. Our guy has 40... Bonus versus large 20. Actually, they are decent against cavalry. They have massive charge bonus and bonus versus large. We should absolutely countercharge them. The guy is going to get wrecked, that goes without saying. All he needs to do is stop these crappy light horses. Utter slaughter. How are they looking? Down to 25 and 72. Keep throwing jeffs at them, yeah? Guys, you were supposed to land. What is this? Press on. The guy is still holding. 8 of them. Excellent. Doesn't matter. Everyone shoots the other guy, yeah? Down to 15. Beautiful. Basically, oh, excellent, we won. Well, 1 against the cavalry, that is. Now start pulling back. What is this? Skirmisher, okay. Pull back, guys, pull deeper in. Archers, fire volley at him, he's still far away. Did you guys land? Man, you're taking your time for sure. The crappy skirmishers, they are tough. Okay, archers fired volley. Now pull back. Yeah, it didn't kill anyone here. Pretty poor. Yeah, we need to deny them melee engagement because they have many more melee units and theirs are also better. So we are going to pull away. Did they stop? Or they are pressing on behind us? They are pressing on, good. Just pull away. Once we are out with the range, we'll fire volley with an archer. They are going to be taking victory point, yeah? Okay, start shooting them. They are no longer chasing us, so we can get a few volleys out. Skirmishers getting here, general getting here. You guys hide behind this. Are they pressing on or not? I don't think they are. Excellent, we can get a couple volleys out. Prioritize the lightly armored units, the most dangerous stuff that also has gigantic damage, the Thracian warriors. Okay, crappy Triton going behind us. Guys, why are you going so far out? Okay, you are out of your mind. Pull back. You should have been shooting already. They are well within your range. Not sure why you don't, but whatever. Okay, should we charge at these guys with a general? Can they destroy 3 units with 70 men? I think we can. Okay, they are pulling back, then fire volley in their backs. Press on. Ooh, they're going after these guys. Go to the edge of the map then. Shoot this guy in the back. Ah, you're missing opportunity here. Shoot him in the back, he's well in range. You should land here. Press on. Yeah, they're going after the other guy. Then we retake victory point. Yeah, everyone press on. It's going to be a little bit of a cat and mouse here. Guys, you get to the edge of the map. It's only 30 of you. It's not like you can make a difference, but you can be a useful distraction. Yeah, they're right out of our range. Okay, archers come here, skirmishers come here, retake the victory point, and general up front. I'm going to speed this up. It's gonna be a while before they come back here. They are deploying behind our lines. We are retaking victory point. They need to come back for us. Okay, they're cracking back on. Guys, you start coming back. Slow down, and we start shooting them as soon as they're in range. We shooting this guy or not? Archers, crack on. He's in range. What is this? Okay, finally. They have everyone here. Okay, general pull back. They have too many melee units here. We should not try to charge at this guy. Instead, we're going to obliterate him with javelins. Look at him, absolutely melting away. Shaken already, wavering. Okay, pull back. General charge at him, wipe him out. And you pull back quickly. The two of you try to pin this crappy skirmisher. Can we pull the general back if they are so close? Okay, archers, fire volley on this one. I don't think we can do this anymore. They are too close with other units. Press on. Admiral's taking his time. Taking forever. Bo's not doing much at all. Okay, you guys come here. You pull back. Bows keep shooting. They are actually pretty close. Did you fire even a single volley? 13-20 kills. It's not too bad actually. Okay, these crappy skirmishers are going into melee with us. This should end only one way, because our... Oh, these are Thracian warriors! Pull back! Ah, didn't realize that. Thought we were chasing skirmishers. That is not going to work at all. Okay, fire another volley on this crappy guy, and you guys keep pulling back. You can't beat this guy. Can't... It's the same unit, but they have like 5 times or 6 times our numbers. By whom? The crappy skirmishers? Oh, another volley and this guy is wavering. Excellent. So what's coming here? Tribesmen and javelin men. That's all good. Okay, archers, another volley and this guy breaks, yeah? Do it. Okay, these guys going after us. Pull back. Archers, just crush him, yeah? Every unit we destroy lowers morale of everyone else. Yeah, 15 of them. Don't worry about them anymore. Okay, so you need to run away from him. Archers get in there. Yeah, one crushed. We used a lot of javelins to achieve that though. So it's not obvious it was actually worth it. Group our brutal nobles. Still have less than 100 of them, but well, exactly 100. 101, that's fine. Okay, if they reposition here, we're going to come here and fire them over buildings. Speed this up slightly, and you guys pull to the edge of the map. Pull this Thracian warrior away. Start shooting offsworn, yeah? Exactly, fire on them. Guys, you're the same unit, there's no way this guy should ever catch you, just run. Missile armed warriors, come here, you have them in range, don't do anything silly. Just shoot them over buildings, yeah? As simple as that. Ah, they're coming back because we are retaking victory point. Fire volley, press on. Shoot. Nice, and pull back fast. Did you get any kills here? 6. Oh, they got 60 kills each, this is pretty decent. Crappy Thracian warriors almost on us. Guys, pull to the side. I think they wiped out like 6 of these guys. Bring these guys closer and these guys closer still. If they come with skirmishers, next to our skirmishers, we can absolutely destroy them with a single volley. Yeah, they got one of the crappy guys, the fleet guys. Okay, they're standing still. Fire volley on the skirmishers, yeah? Press on. 119. Shoot, guys. Killed 10, like 6. Not amazing, but it's not too bad. Keep shooting them, yeah? We're fighting melee against that other guy. It's not exactly going to end well. How did they catch us? We have the same speed. Crap. They were never supposed to catch us. We have the same unit with the same speed. Okay, shoot them in the back. Shoot them in the back. Now the Thracian warriors will come back. That's not so good. You know what? Maybe we just attack them. Because once those other guys will come back, it will be tougher. We no longer have them to distract the enemy, so we are just going to be more proactive now. Bowmen come here. Speed this up a little bit, because they'll be pulling away. Okay. Get in range and fire volley on these crappy skirmishers. You come here, and generals come here. Our guys also have serviceable melee they have crappy melee stats. In fact. Okay, they are overlapping with Offsworn. Absolutely amazing. Keep shooting them from here. Would be good if you didn't overlap. Fire volley, come on. Okay, pull back. Slow it down and pull back. That guy is far away. He's going to take his time to arrive. Pull behind the skirmishers. If they come here with anything, we have absolutely brutal javelins waiting for them. And by the looks of it, they are brutally overlapping, so we should be scoring kills regardless who come. The more of them... Oh, absolute obliteration. Excellent. Guys, shoot skirmishers. This guy already wavering. Excellent. Should we charge with generals? I think so. Press on. Guys, you fire another volley from point blank and pull back. You attack these. You too. And you shoot the skirmishers. You come back and shoot skirmishers too. This guy should fall apart, then we pull back before Offsworn catches up, yeah? Yeah, he's done. And pull back. We don't want to fight Offsworn. Everyone shoot the Offsworn, yeah? Shoot the Offsworn. Generals, pull back. You're very vulnerable to javelins, so get out. All the ranged units should be in skirmish mode, yeah? Okay, generals going strong. We still have 100 of them. Offsworn showing their backs to us. Absolute devastation incoming. All good, all good. 56 kills on decent units. All we can ask for. Keep shooting the Offsworn. He's down to 70. Turning your back on the enemy when they have javelins and bows shooting you, as the worst you can do. Absolute decimation. 3 guys still have ammo. Offsworn down to 40. They are done. Come on, throw your last jabs. And you pull back. General dead, it's over. Okay, everyone. How many Offsworns left? 16 and shaken. Okay, they are falling apart. Excellent. Yeah? Everyone attack the skirmishers. They'll fall apart. The Thracian warriors also broke. It's over. Speed this up. Heroic victory, there we go. Okay, so the Thracian crappy warriors survived. Good, we can have a follow-up battle. Not too bad, release them. Luge, huh? Another brutal enemy. How do you know them? They are so far away. Oh, they got Pulpudeva. What is happening? They grew massively. They start like here. Yeah, like everyone is stronger than us. We are weak. But we survived 18 turns, so it's not all bad. Okay, so what's happening? We can sack Navisos again. I don't think we can deal with Pella just yet. This army is way too strong. Mercenary veteran hoplites. Brutal fleet as well. And a brutal garrison of 17 units. Yeah, let's not go there. We have other priorities. We need to deal with these rebels. They recruited another 4 guys. And got a fresh general too. Gonna finish off the Cimmerians and get ready for Pontus and Katiroi fleets. Should we ever consider taking Navisos? I don't think so. This army is not suited for defending a settlement. In fact, none of our armies is. If they come at us with like hoplites, what are we supposed to do? Pull back and harass them with javelins? Might not work. Just going to sack Navisos again. None will. Wipe them out. Nah, they didn't rebuild. Not so good. Should we go into raiding? No, we used more than half of our movement. So we need to pull back and also get some replenishment, yeah? Come back. Okay, 42 general bodyguards replenishing per turn. Pretty nice. Okay. Odysseus, huh? We are too strong. These guys are never going to attack. They are way too weak for that. Actually, we would probably rather have this bronze forge in Antheia and Woodworker in Odessos, because Woodworker gives us bowmen in the garrison, which are more useful against horse archers, whereas heavy melee infantry, the nobles, are more useful against whoever comes from Asia Minor or Macedon, for that matter. Okay, let's now deal with these crappy rebels. You come here, you attack, we follow up. But now that we are really close, can also attack her along, yeah? In fact, she's reinforcing anyway. Destroy them. Beautiful. Silas rank 3. Good stuff. What do we get? Knight Commander for sure. We didn't promote her previously. Interesting. Get her Knight Commander. And replenishment. And now the Cimmerian fleet. Should we risk our Admiral in this battle? Seems very risky, right? It's not really our Admiral. It's a crappy opposition Admiral. They'll not accept the battle. They'll just pull back. Should we hire some mercs? Do we even have any? Oh, we can get 2 ramming ships for less than 400. Not going to overcomplicate it. Just bring this guy with an reinforcement range. Wait, this is opposition guy. Should we not have our king in charge? Nah, he's still embezzling. He'll be embezzling next turn too. So gonna stick with the opposition guy for now. Come here in double time and you attack. Well, you come to reinforce as well and you attack. Blood and iron, sure. They are not getting away from here. Good. Now, are we happy to risk our generals with 24 bodyguards? I don't think so. You come back. The same with Admiral. He's only got 40 guys. He might be somewhat useful, so maybe keep him away from here. Just attack with her. Wipe them out. Okay, crappy opposition guy leveled up again. Gonna give him something that is going to benefit us when he's off the campaign map. Because we are not going to keep him in charge any longer than until next turn, where our main guy is available again. So gonna give him maybe food or research rate. Just give him food. Now you need to rest, our brutal daughter-in-law. You're down to 20 bodyguards, so out. Can you come back to Antheia? You can't, but no one can attack you. Ooh, these guys can actually crack on at us. Well, let them. If they come, they are going to get wrecked by ballista and whatever we have left of our garrison. Okay, you guys get this. Okay, public order is kind of sort of stable, only going down by 3. That is better than at this. That is actually pretty decent. Now we can build both of these, yeah? Hornmaker and fishing village. The extra penalty to public order will be offset by Hornmaker, so we're gaining a little bit of gold and a little bit of food. Not a big deal, but we have money to spend, so why not? Now, should we also recruit more stuff? This stack is at 18, it could use another couple of units. Perhaps a ballista or 2, but then ballista is immobile, and the whole advantage of the stack is that we can just keep pulling away from heavy infantry, while brutally bombarding them with our 9 javelins per unit. If we get ballistas though, they'll get wrecked, yeah? We can't protect them with skirmishers only, so it doesn't make sense. What would make sense is to get some cavalry or more of these guys. And what about this stack? It's basically the same stack, yeah? Just with extra cav. This cav doesn't take losses in auto-resolve. This is because it's a skirmishing cav, but it's got really good melee units, stats too. Look at this. 48 attack, 42 defense, 42 armor. It's actually pretty decent. Weapon damage is also respectable, just a crappy morale, but 11 speed is also amazing. Actually, I'm rethinking this cavalry, Thracian cav. Might be decent enough to pile on more of. How about we get someone here? Nah, we would need to pay for them. Next turn then. But you can hire them. Yeah? We can't hire them because we don't have any available. We would need to build food stuff and upgrade them to get cavalry. Then I guess we're staying put. What do we need to complete this stack? In fact, we're losing 600 a turn. There's no reason for us to hire more units now. We're barely breaking even. On the other hand, we are maxed out in terms of buildings. We won't be able to build any more upgrades. I guess we can build the upgrade to this, but this will be the last one, yeah? So assuming we destroy at least a stack a turn or sack at least a city, we can probably write even 1k deficit per turn. Which means we could hire a few more peltas for this one. And this small stack will be defending Odessos and Antheia from... in which case we should probably grab a couple more or 4 more peltas. Even 5 should be fine, yeah? It's gonna be about 500 upkeep. Nah, we don't have that much money. Get 3. That's good enough. And press on. She-Wolf, of course higher. Okay, what is Macedon up to? 17 stack on the general. More than we can chew. Let's start with novices again. Wipe them out. Wait, maybe we do night attack and then also go after the general. I like that. 2 battles are better than 1. Sack the city. The guy even pulled back towards our border, which is we don't have movement. What is this? Crap. Should we take it then? It's a bad idea, yeah? We'll be bordering 2 other factions by land that are also pretty strong. This was a mistake. I didn't realize it caused that. The crappy Macedonian agent slowed us down. That's why. Normally we would have enough movement to easily follow up on him. But we misplayed. We didn't check that in advance. In which case we just stay here, yeah? Pull slightly towards our border. Unfortunate, because they'll now be able to start recruiting and rebuilding, but it is what it is. Okay, so you get on land, you give him the peltasts. We're now talking 18 stack here. That will also put our king in charge. Embezzle. Wait, can we adopt her? What she's got? Muka. Fierce warrior. Good. Give her Dried Heart. And maybe this, and Mocha needs executioner. Wait, if you're not recruiting this turn, perhaps. Do we need authority on the main guy? I don't think so. Maybe we give him executioner for that +5 public order. It's very important. And then Mocha, we can recall her if we are not recruiting to embezzle funds next turn. And put this one Muka. Put Muka in charge and let Mocha rest a little bit. Why do they come up with names that are so similar? Okay, go with Thracian nobles, yeah? Do we keep this crappy admiral or not is the question. Provides nothing really, right? That's not worth it. It's 200 gold. We can get 2 peltas for that price. Out. Maybe hire him again when he's up to full. Okay, and we want to start moving towards Macedon. Okay, this guy can only get all the way to here. And same him. So we can get much closer to them. Wait, if there's Bithynia, yeah, over here. So if we leave it too exposed, we'll be fine. We have fresh general, we have ballista, we have whatever's left of the garrison. Yeah, we are good. We are good. Okay, you press on, and we are setting up attack on Pella. Not next turn, but the turn after. Can we sabotage them? 45%, 350 gold. We don't have gold to spare for nonsense like that. Just gonna press on. Wait. Can we do any other actions, like gather support? Yeah, gather support only costs money. We should absolutely do this. Want to max out these benefits, 73%, good. And should we also adopt her? I think so. Get her into family and promote her. And marry her off. And we have 2 new generals, beautiful. Promote the new guy too. Nice. How is the crappy opposition? Protected for another turn, yeah? -8. We'll start pissing them off once we are no longer protected, because these guys are rubbish. We want to wipe them out. Pacifist and populist is a disastrous combination. And the next one in charge is bigot. There's no helping that. They need to go. For now, let's move on. Okay, let's start with sacking crappy Navissos. No, we don't. You should know that by now. We are sacking it, for sure. For 2300. Beautiful. Our brutal son is rank 5 already at ripe old age of 26. What a guy. Okay, go with Quartermaster now. We need ammunition on these brutal peltasts. How they're looking now? 11 ammo. Excellent. And Macedon has some issues. By the looks of it, they only have 1 food building and 4 buildings that consume food. So they are at -1. Good luck. They just shot an own goal here. We can't quite reach them. Plus we still need to bulk up both these stacks to full. Can we afford that? As long as we keep like sacking cities, we should be fine. We could set up attack for next turn. Time works to our advantage now. They are hiring, but they are also getting massively depleted every single turn, until they either deploy spy to steal food or repurpose a building. They'll be bleeding. Okay, get chainmail shirt. Wait, this is assassin, yeah? Okay, get this and this. We're supposed to put our guy in charge of this army, not the opposition guy, so replace him. Okay, 2 things we could do. Either recruit or advance slowly and hide, so we can strike this army that's outside Pella next turn. I wonder if we can beat them in one big battle. They'll have a 20 stack that will take another turn of attrition, so maybe worth 15 units. There's also a fleet that doesn't take attrition. Garrison is also shrinking, and then there's this 7 stack. The 6 units will be fresh, because this will be their first turn on the map. I think we recruit first. So you pull back to our side of the border and grab the final 2 peltasts. Wait, we need good fighters, but your mom can get even more brutal peltasts, so put her in charge for now. Yeah, just for recruitment. Get these two.
Time to grow up.
Full stack of Thracian peltas. We're building the most annoying army to fight. We faced stacks like that many times in our campaigns, and they are a menace to deal with, especially for heavy melee infantry armies that just can't catch us and are brutally countered by multiple javelins. Also need to recruit with him, brutal Raistos, so come closer, right to the border. In fact, maybe we hide you here and hope to catch one of these armies in brutal ambush. No, stay at the border. If they attack you, that's great. And just get 2 more peltasts. Yeah, our upkeep costs will go way up, but that's okay. We're making money by sacking cities and releasing prisoners. We don't actually need that much in terms of income. And every few turns we can also embezzle. In fact, Tile, our brutal son, will be able to embezzle next turn. Excellent. And Ziles is only 1 cunning away from embezzling 2. Okay, move on. Okay. Kateroi finally woke up. Looks like a stack of horse archers with some young axes mixed in. Dessos has a really decent garrison, but only 4 units have javelins. That is a little bit light. Perhaps moving this army over would be a good idea. Can also destroy this general outside. He's fortified, that doesn't matter. He'll accept the battle because in Auto Resolve thinks he gets help from everyone here. But we'll do a night battle. Then we can bring this stack, pile on Macedon. Maybe even take Pella, or at least sack the city and enrich ourselves off of it. Okay, gonna start with attacking the guy outside. That goes without saying. Yeah, do it. Okay, we can now see that they are actually pretty strong still. They've taken some attrition, but they are nowhere near done. Okay, wipe him out in a night battle. Good. Now we are in the city zone of control, so we can't pull back unless we besiege and then break siege. So let's do that. Odds are still crap. Night attack doesn't give us anything. They have more than 4,000 men inside. Even if we bring second stack, I don't think we can... we'll be favored here. Yeah, I don't see us overcoming these odds with just a big pile of peltasts. So we are going to break siege, and we are out of movement. So this guy can't beat us, yeah? He's got a 20 stack that also lost a third of men, so this is maybe 15 worth. Maybe more like 13 worth. He can't beat us. And we hard counter all these heavy melee units. And even cavalry, they don't have enough to actually close the distance. We'll obliterate them as they approach. I think we're good. Now you, brutal Mocha, do we want you in charge or your brutal son? He needs to embezzle and he can get back in command. Actually, why don't we put our daughter-in-law Zilas in charge? She needs level up to be able to embezzle too. So let's do that instead. And attack Navisos. How much this time? 1800, nice. Army rank 5, brutal. Any leftovers? None, excellent. And come back to our side of the border. Okay, need another battle or 2 for her to level up. That's okay, we're in no rush. Now, there is a chance this guy here will attack us, right? We can attack him so he can attack us, and there could be second army coming as reinforcements. If we want to move this stack over to Dessos, we might need a general and maybe even an admiral here to defend from them. Would be good to have that spy over there, to actually see what they have. Perhaps it's a better idea to have a spy there, now that we have a general here and we can see Pella just fine. This stack would be devastatingly tough to deal with for armies other than our skirmishing army. This is like such a brutal stack, man. However, starved and against Peltast, it's not that strong, because they can never catch us with these heavy guys. Okay, now big decision. Are we moving Muka to Dessos to repel horse archers, or staying in Antheia against... you know what? Ballista is not that great against horse archers. How about we get another general here and leave Ballista behind? Sadalas, Sadalas. Okay, so we have 2 guys with the same name. They really didn't put much... like, surely you can come up with more names than like a half a dozen that you just rotate. I'm not going to risk Tile, our son, rank 5 general, because we might lose Antheia, depending how big of a Nicomedian swarm attacks us. Gonna put the new guy, our salad guy, in charge. Yeah, we might need cavalry here, so get this and get that ballista. It will be much more useful against infantry heavy army than against cavalry heavy army. You're ready, excellent. Get into Dessos, and you should have now enough to deal with that Katiroi stack. You have 2 bows and 4 skirmishers, which is plenty to counter their horse archers. And public order going up nicely. Soon we will be able to increase taxes, although it only gives us extra 250 gold, so for now it's not worth it. Let's get into positive public order territory first before we tinker of taxes. Okay, we are on our land, so we can deploy spy as well. We're not stealing food. And let's move on. Alright, I originally planned this to be a 50-turn mini-campaign, but unfortunately the game consistently crashes after turn 22, so we can't continue the campaign past this point. I still hope you enjoyed this Odrysian run, and if you'd like to see us come back to this faction in the future, maybe in a full campaign, let me know.